Tyler wasn't a thrill seeker. He wasn't a druggie or a hacker or anything wild like that. He was just a quiet computer science student who liked puzzles, encryption, Tor browsers, darknet rabbit holes. That was his thing. I met him sophomore year. We weren't best friends or anything, but we had a few classes together. He was smart, kind of withdrawn, the type of guy who sat in back and always had a VPN running, even on campus Wi-Fi. One night, after a couple of beers, he told me a story that stuck with me. He said he'd seen something online, something he was never supposed to see. It started with a Reddit thread. Someone mentioned red rooms, live streams where people could vote with cryptocurrency on how victims would be tortured. Most people called it a myth, an urban legend of the dark web. Tyler wasn't so sure. So we started digging. He didn't find anything right away. He spent months poking around hidden forums, anonymous IRC chats, buying invite codes, even spending real money on Bitcoin. Most links were dead ends, trolls, viruses, clickbait scams. But then he found it. A blank black page, no branding, no menu, just a countdown timer ticking down to 0 and a small chat box beneath it. Above it, one phrase: show begins in 14 minutes, 27 seconds. Tyler thought it was probably a hoax. Still, he left it open. The chat box started to populate with users, strings of random letters and numbers. Some of them started typing. Knife first. Let's see some teeth come out tonight. Hope they scream. Last one didn't. Then, the timer hit 0. The screen flickered. A camera turned on. Dim light. A single metal chair in a concrete room. A person was already sitting, tied down, slumped forward, with a black hood over their head. A woman entered the frame. She wore a blank white mask and held something that looked like a small tablet. Tyler noticed her gloves, latex. Her posture was calm and professional. Then the chat box exploded. People were bidding, voting, cut off a finger, electrocution, eye removal. Tyler said he just stared at the screen, frozen. The figure in the chair began to squirm, not violently, but subtly, like someone trying not to panic, holding their breath, hoping this was still a nightmare. His fingers twitched, pulling against the zip ties. His shoulders trembled beneath the hood. Tyler could see his chest rising and falling fast. He wasn't screaming, not yet, but the fear was radiating off him like heat waves. Tyler said he could feel it, not just see it. The victim was alive, aware, and waiting for pain, waiting for the first thing to happen. That moment before the scream, before the first slice, it was worse than anything Tyler had ever imagined. He felt like he was watching a man pray with his body. He couldn't take it. He closed the tab after only a few minutes, slammed his laptop shut, and ran to the bathroom. Threw up. He couldn't sleep that night. The images wouldn't leave, and yet part of him still wasn't convinced it had been real. That changed a week later. He got an email from an address he didn't recognize. No subject, no message, just an attachment. A photo. It showed him sitting at his desk, eyes wide, watching his laptop screen. It had been taken through the webcam. The same one he always thought was disabled. The green indicator light never turned on, but there he was, frozen in mid-breath, staring at the horror on his screen, caught in the act of watching. He panicked, called campus security, moved into a hotel for a week. He even considered dropping out of school, but whoever sent the photo never followed up. No threats, no ransom, just silence. For now.